When Bitcoin fell from 120 down to 114, my phone was blowing up. People were contacting me saying, hey, Tom, is this the top of the cycle? Should I be selling? Or should I be adding to my leverage long margin? Do you know what I said, Peter? Do you know what I said?
Has incurred the sentence of excommunication.
So you do whatever you need to do in order to stay in the trade, because we're going to go back up faster than you can say Betty and Veronica. And what happened? Within less than a sixth of a fortnight, Bitcoin was back up to where it needs to be. You know who had more faith than the supposed traders, professional traders out there? You know who had more faith?
Who?
My stepson. My stepson said, hey, Tom, you said Bitcoin is going to go back up. Will it? I said, yes. Yes, son, it will. He goes, I believe you. I'm going to buy more. I'm going to participate more.
Wait, how old is he?
You. Doesn't matter. It's going to go back up. And then when it went back up, you know what he said that other people didn't say? You know what he said? Tom, you were right. It did exactly what you said it was going to do. It came right back up to where it was before. You're so right. How can you see it happen?
You underestimate my power.
Wait, let me see this chart. Hang on. Let me see the chart. I want to see this chart. Hang on. I don't know why you don't have this ready. All right.
Right here. So we were very joyful here at the potential breakout of this trend on Bitcoin. This is a 2-hour chart. Trend on Bitcoin, we're going to bounce up. Now, we did have a big whale selling $9 billion worth of Bitcoin, turning their $32,000 stake in Bitcoin that was held for many moons into $9 billion sale. Look, the CIA's got to get their money. NSA's got to get their money, MI6, whatever. I get it.
Okay.
They sold the top in order to get that money, in order to fund whatever they need to fund. I'm not gainsaying the Holy Global Empire. You do you, son. You go, girl. You be that Holy Global Empire. So it sold off. But do you know where you are in the cycle? Do you know where you are in the cycle? We're like a little bit more than 50% of the way through this bull market, which means we got so much more to go, which means your boy, Secret Prophet, wasn't worried about it at all. In fact, I was upset we didn't get down to 113.
We got close.
Yeah, we got close, but I'm going to get down to 113 over here. The problem with that is that the monthly wave crossed it already. Right? So it makes it less likely that we can get down there. But it was trying, but it bounced off over here. Our wave, an indicator you can get on sacredprophet.com, all for free. Go to sacredprophet.com and register. And we bounced up. Now, there's money to be made here. I did add a little bit as we fell. Not as much as I would have added at 113, because that's what we call a perfect setup. But I'm not surprised at all that Bitcoin came back over here. And where did it top out? It topped out right on our trend line that we've been following this whole time. Does it seem like magic? Does it seem like magic that the price of Bitcoin came right back up to where it's been bouncing this entire time? No, it shouldn't. Peter, ask me the question that everyone's going to ask me. Ask me the question.
When Bitcoin 150?
Look at, what did I say about that polymarket bet? What did I say about Bitcoin getting to 150? I said, you be prepared to take that bet every month until it's fulfilled. Every month until the peak of the cycle. Did I not say that?
You did?
Now I get it. I understand. You want it to happen now. I get it. You want it to happen at this moment. But I can't tell you why. I could only tell you what, when, where, and how. And sometimes why.
Okay, but then when?
So it hasn't happened this month. Can it still happen this month? Can it? Find out after a word from our sponsors.
You're right.
Oh, right, wrong show. Yes, absolutely it can. Absolutely can. In the same way that it bounced down over here, it can absolutely do that. Now, let me just paint you the idea here. Before we get to what can happen here for the bull run to occur for us to get to 150 in the time period I'm talking about over the next 5 days, let's take a look at what happened during this, what started off as a boring week, ended up pretty exciting in the middle of it, and then pretty flat afterwards. We had the Monday that happened where we had the price move up on the Monday and down to a high on Monday and a low on Monday. And if you tuned into our revelation on Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember what day of the week it was, I said I was very frustrated with that because we like to look at the Monday move as a signal as to what's going to happen later on that week. And what happened later on that week? Well, exactly what we saw on Monday. I was pressured and I didn't realize it. The uncertainty of the move up and move down meant uncertainty for the week. So we had a move up, potential breakout, and then a drop down of 7%, ending the week up flat. Where are we ending? Basically at the weekly trade right here. So the Monday move that lets us know what the week is going to be. I was looking for bullish, I was looking for bearish, but I didn't listen to the Lord of Liquidity as he was telling me, hey, it's going to be up and down. And what did we see? Up and down. What did we see? Up and down. Whoo, boy.
In the chat, Mr. Dr. B says, you go, girl.
That's right. That holy golden empire, you be your true self. Don't let anyone tell you to rein it in. You go, you spread. All right. So that's what happened last week. There was no real trades to take other than adding to your leverage long. If you felt like taking a little tiny nibble, we never got the perfect setup. We don't. That's what we deal with here. 50x leverage.